Alright, so there's one thing I want to tell you about before we get to the tower because it's important to the tower. Whenever NC State was laid out, it was laid out by a couple of people, and they took a lot of basic geometric principles into effect whenever they laid out campus. One of those was essentially how do we place the campus in relationship to the rest of the city of Raleigh. If you've ever been to the Capitol building, in the northeast corner of the Capitol building there are two Masonic cornerstones laid by the Grand Lodge of Freemasons. The lower one, laid in 1833 when the building was dedicated, on the north side has a survey marker on it. That survey marks the 0 for Raleigh, essentially. The Capitol building was placed on the tallest point of land in downtown Raleigh, much like a Greek temple on a hill. That's what they did. And the water runs away from it. Essentially, so do all the roads. And the Capitol building being the center of the town, all the roads ran away from it. Fayetteville Street went to Fayetteville. New Bern Avenue went to New Bern. Halifax Street went north to Halifax. And Hillsborough Street will actually still take you to Hillsborough. So Hillsborough, North Carolina. So they said, let's take this survey marker, draw it out, and from that we'll lay out the grounds for the basis for State College, essentially. And that basis would be a square. Now there were 7 stone markers called meridian stones that were laid out in a square, and the college was placed in the center of them. Now all but one of them are gone, and the one that still survives is this one right here next to a trash can. So this is essentially the cornerstone of NC State. It literally is granite. How shocking. Our state stone. But if you stand here and extend your arm south, 7 stones, and to the west, 7 stones, the college essentially was inside that, and all the buildings face due east. Which was a really neat gesture. So this is essentially the beginning of the university, which makes sense why we put the granite cornerstone of the university right here next to it. So if you can speak of the university figuratively as a building, as a structure, as a living entity, then the cornerstone, the most important block of the university, is the tower. Come on.